Hello and welcome to A Life More Boaty. We are here today at a rather sunny but slightly blustery Southampton boat show with the fantastic guys and girls from Nimbus Boats UK, or Offshore Powerboats in Lymington, to have a look at this rather impressive Nimbus W11. And they do a T11 as well, which is more of a tender, which has a walk around side deck on both sides. This is the W, so it's a bit more of a cabin boat. But still an impressive bit of kit, and still with the same incredible build quality that you would expect from Nimbus boats. While we're at the back, as you can see, here we have a couple of V10 Mercury 400s. Now there was a selection of engine options really depending on what you fancy, starting with a set of twin 300s and going up to a set of twin 400s as we've got here. And these 400s are going to give you a comfy cruise anywhere between 25 and 30 knots. And if you want to push the lever all the way forwards, you're going to get 46, 47 knots. So she's a W11, but it's best part of 42 feet overall. A lovely little bathing platform down here, fantastically sturdy looking ski tower here, and a little recess in here for these engines to fold back when you want to keep them out of the water. Storage is a big thing across this entire boat, starting with these little rope lockers either side. You can see there's a cutaway in there, so you can put the rope tails in. There's also specific storage in there for the fenders. Pop that back around. Now you can lift this section out if you want to, so you can get in and out the boat and go down the asymmetric side deck. So this is a slightly smaller side deck. On the other side, as you can see, we have a much wider, much deeper side deck. Sticking with the theme of storage, have a peek down here. Look at that. Now if you notice, this is a massive piece of storage space right the way under here, but you'll also see there's a couple of rams, one there and one there, which enable this whole aft deck section, including the seat section here, to lift up to give you even more storage. So a lovely run of sort of C-shaped seating here, plenty of seating all the way around, beautiful as you would expect from Nimbus. Look at that, beautiful table, cup holders, grab rail, that then pops out like so to give an even bigger run of dining table. And underneath this table here, you can see there's a lift out section which gives you a little bit of storage at the back, but that's predominantly about getting access to tankage. Nice seat section here, and this, if I've got this right, there you go, that also lifts up and gives you tons of storage. You can tell we're at a boat show because it's all stacked in there. Galley up over on the starboard side here, very nicely done. Ceramic hob, and then there's bits of storage in here. As you would always expect with a quality manufacturer, they come with their own, well, you can see that, their own cutlery. Nice deep stainless double sink in there. Solid windows or solid glass the whole way around, but there is also then a zip-in panel here. I don't know why you can see that. So you can zip in this recess bit here, but equally if it's a hot day and you're going along, you can actually take that out and get better ventilation. You'll also notice there is, and I'm going to say massive, and someone's going to comment that that's my most popular word, but that is a big opening sunroof. Roof bars on top, so you can put paddle boards, bikes, whatever you fancy up there. Helm station over on the starboard side. You'll notice there's a little window there which we'll look at when we're down below. Bolsters you would expect. Nimbus steering wheel. Selection of switches down here. Twin Simrad MFDs. Engine management system here. The joystick, throttle controllers, Simrad and sunroof switch in here. But great view forward, absolutely great view forward. So move over to the right, you'll notice we have a couple of fridges. Number 1, number 2 over there, and a lovely selection of sort of companion seating over here. We then run forward. Entry is via this sliding perspex door. A couple of 3 offset steps drops you down into the cabin down here, where it is incredibly light. A combination of lots of glazing panels everywhere, the light wood, but yeah, look at that. You've got superstructure deck windows up here, you've got 2 hull windows down there, forward berth all the way forwards, and then there's another panel in there with an escape hatch and extra windows, all of which can be curtained off. Nice bed, storage underneath the bed as well, along with cupboards and bits and pieces in here. There is then another fridge down here behind us by the steps on the way in. and distribution battery switches and fresh water and diesel heater tank. Now obviously, because it's a petrol powered boat, you've got a couple of options with the Webasto heaters, one for the water and one for the central heating. And then behind us here, if I do a shimmy around, is the single heads. Bit of a wet heads, but does a really good job. Self-draining floor, loo there, which is obviously protected when you're showering, so you're not having to wipe it all out. There is a, where is it? Here we go. There's a sliding door that slides around this, where are we, this track here. So it does keep that section wet, if you like, which then logically keeps this section with the sink dry. Again, there is standing headroom the whole way down here. Not massive, but there is headroom, which is good. I'm 1m73, so if you're taller than me and you've got a bigger hat on than me, you might struggle. And then down here we have the aft cabin. Very, very capable space. You can see how far back it goes, and there's storage lockers on both sides. Little seat, and you can see there's the poles that you can drop in on the bow, which we'll have a look at in a moment for the sunshade. But there is, again, if I turn my camera around, there is again standing headroom in the entry point, and again benefiting from some little windows, small as they might be, and a little window over there for fresh air. So I take myself back out of here. More storage in there. Love that little seat over there. So yeah, incredibly light and bright down here. So we'll head back out of here. That's that recessed raised area that I was just stood in to show you the headroom. Really clever use of that helm pedestal. So we head out of here, go back round here. We'll go through the deeper, wider side deck, and again grab handles all the way up here, grab handles right the way around. Takes us to the foredeck, where you can see one of these backrests is popped in the up position, the other one is set down. Really big sun cushions. There's the glazing panel we saw, and the foredeck hatch. Anchor locker in here. Nice big anchor locker, and a bit of room there to drop some fenders in. Apologise for the wind if it's affecting the sound. And then another nice big locker in here. So this is effectively, I think, currently, I'll get the catch up, where they've got the covers for the foredeck cushions. Very, very impressive. So there you go. And then here are these little pegs in here, little holes that you put those carbon poles in, and they then clip on to these little catches here. Get another pole in there, and then they then clip in over here, so you can effectively sunshade this entire foredeck area. Pretty spectacular. Nimbus do build an absolutely beautiful boat. It's not always easy to see on a video, but it's just the detailing that makes the difference, and the quality of the mouldings. So there you go. We will say thank you very much to Nimbus UK and Offshore Powerboats in Lymington for letting us have a look around this rather lovely Nimbus W11. Do please like and subscribe if you like what you've seen. We've got hundreds of videos, over 400 videos on the channel. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time round.